morning of July 6th, 2022, an emergency services had descended on an address in Norton Shores, Michigan. Reports had come in that a 15-year-old boy, Timothy Ferguson, had stopped breathing. Timothy's mother, Shonda Vander Ark, told the responding officer that at around 5:30 a.m. Timothy had fallen off his bunk bed, which was in the basement of the property. She said he appeared to be okay, but the next time she checked on him, a couple of hours later, he had stopped breathing, so she called 911.
Hello, ma'am. I'm Officer Stefanich. Right now, we got some people coming over to talk to you, okay? You have another son inside the house?
I do. Yeah.
Are they sleeping still right now?
One of them is, yeah. The 20-year-old's awake.
He's 20?
No, the 20-year-old's awake.
Okay. Now, you said the last time you saw him was 5:30 this morning?
Yeah.
Did he say anything?
He had fallen out of bed.
At 5:30?
Yeah.
You sure it wasn't earlier?
I mean, it's possible. I thought it was 5:30, but I wasn't super awake. I heard a thump, and I came down, and he's kind of laying on his side, kind of like, what the heck? And I reached out, and I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Sorry. Oh my God.
There was something about Timothy that immediately stood out to both law enforcement and medical staff. He was skinny. In fact, he weighed just 69 pounds on July 6, 2022, just half of what he was supposed to weigh.
Well, that's why I asked him to eat last night, because his face started looking a little thin. I'm like, okay, enough. And he wouldn't show. I'm like, let me see, hold your shirt up. And he wouldn't hold his shirt up. He wouldn't do anything.
Did he get real skinny last time too?
Yes. The only reason I know is because my 7-year-old walked in on him accidentally when he was in the shower downstairs. And then my 7-year-old comes up and he's like, Mama, Timothy's really skinny. I was like, oh.
Was that this time or last time?
That was last time. That was like first week of February is when DC discovered that. And I told him he was either going to start eating multiple times a day, or I was taking him to the hospital, and he didn't want to go to the hospital, so
he ended up eating on his own.
Yes.
Yeah, it's almost like you're in a daze. Like you don't know what's real and what's not. Have you been talking to him at all recently?
I talked to him yesterday morning to get him up. Right basically when he started. Okay, so how long ago was that?
Did you know that he was in this hunger strike?
I think yeah, sorry. I mean, did I tell you or not? I don't know if I did or not.
I don't think you did.
Because he's skin and bone.
I know, and I just, how did he?
He's really.
Well, he doesn't communicate with him hardly at all. Like, they say hi and they don't. Yeah, he's.
Are you guys full brothers or half brothers?
They're full. The only half is the one that's in there.
Okay.
Shonda and her 20-year-old son, Paul Ferguson, Timothy's biological brother, were questioned about this hunger strike theory and how they, two adults, couldn't spot the signs that he was so skinny and on the verge of, well, death. They both downplayed their response to Timothy's alleged hunger strike. Shonda, on the one hand, said she didn't realize how serious the hunger strike was, especially as of recent, because Timothy had been wearing baggy clothes. Therefore, she couldn't tell that he was skin and bones. Paul, on the other hand, stated that he rarely spoke to his brother, so he definitely wouldn't have opened up about what issues he had going on. And so this looked like a tragic case of a young boy who wouldn't open up to his family about his inner demons and decided to starve himself to death. However, that was far from the truth. If you couldn't tell by now, both Shonda and Paul were lying to police. And what you're about to hear in this video might just be one of the most shocking cases of child abuse you've ever heard.